Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Got 7 stories I want to share with you in this latest Moon Lambo hot jam. Here is a headline from the Crypto Basic. Top analyst says, pack your bags, as XRP is about to start moving. And he has a rather short timeline for when it's going to start moving. Then there's this headline. Top analyst identifies how dumb money could miss next XRP upsurge. Now, I will say, before even jumping into the content of this particular article, the concept of what is being discussed here absolutely resonates with me. And yes, there's going to be a lot of dumb money that's left on the sidelines because they don't know what the hell they're doing and they have stupid ideas. Also, I want to make you aware of a narrative that I'm seeing increasingly propagated, which I think is complete and utter nonsense, but I'll show you where some of the sources it's coming from. And then finally, towards the end of the video, I want to share with you a poll that basically asks the question, are you going to take profits from your cryptocurrencies and then put those profits into XRP, which I think is a very interesting conversation. I'm going to share with you the results of that poll and my personal thoughts and what I'll be doing, and would love to hear what you guys plan to do for yourselves as well. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Now, on this first article, I'm going to be super brief. I'm not even going to read it. They're basically just sharing perspective from Ben Armstrong, formerly known as BitBoy Crypto. And last night, he posted the following. XRP will start moving in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Pack your bag, boys. It's about go time. Now, I don't make price predictions, and I certainly am not going to, set expectations or share what I think is going to happen regarding a timeline for when XRP goes. I've been very upfront the whole time I've been running this channel, over half a decade now. I do not know when it's going to go. I'm very curious about what chart analysts have to say about this stuff. I don't pretend to know myself, though. I just think one day we're going to wake up and it's just running. And we'll see. And there have been those instances over the years. But Ben Armstrong's very well known here, which is why they're covering this. And it'll just be interesting to track if he ends up being right about this. Now, is it plausible? Oh, yeah. It's absolutely plausible that it could be happening. I mean, you can look at how defeated so many people in the XRP community feel right now, even though XRP price action isn't even bad and it's done great in 2023. But just because other stuff's doing better, people are feeling dejected. And I'm not even convinced it's most people in the community, but the people that do get hit in the feels because they feel like they're missing out on other coins because they've invested in XRP, those people, they make their opinions known. They are noisy, okay? And to some degree, I'm sympathetic, but also it's just like, my gosh, you have to know that this is just how it works. Coins pop off in various orders. There's not always a rhyme or reason to it. It just happens. You can't control it. You don't know for sure when it's going to happen. Either you have exposure when it goes, or you don't. So that's why for me, I just don't give a damn. Like when it goes, I'll be holding till then pretty much. But yeah, within 3 to 4 weeks, could it happen? Yeah, that doesn't sound crazy. My expectation would be, of course, that if that's happening, Bitcoin is likely continuing to move to the upside here. Now take a look at this. Top analyst identifies how dumb money could miss next XRP upsurge. Market analyst JD has called attention to an XRP trend that could result in investors referring to the dumb money missing out on the next XRP upsurge, citing similarities with the 2017 cycle. In a post on X, JD reminded his audience of the 2017 market cycle, which began with XRP underperforming while other crypto assets saw massive gains. Historical data confirms this disclosure. Notably, the broader market started witnessing signs of the 2017 bull market in October 2015. While the market occasionally saw monthly declines, it recorded a general uptrend with Bitcoin and most assets witnessing higher highs and higher lows. The bull market began properly in September 2016, with Bitcoin already up 58% as of December 2016. However, XRP only saw an 11% rise. At the start of 2017, XRP dropped by 18% from January to February, while Bitcoin further increased by 22%. Folks, does this sound familiar to you? Have you seen stuff like this before? And you can imagine what that was like in the moment for those people going through this. It's the same type of it's evoking the same type of feels that we're seeing from people in 2023. It was doing it back in 2016 and 2017. It's doing it now in 2023. And did it make sense ultimately? Now, we have the benefit of hindsight. Did it make sense to be worried about XRP back then? I mean, In a general sense, I'd argue no, because even back then it was clear that the asset class moves in tandem. Like there was sufficient evidence to that particular point in time. Now, the idea of XRP going to almost $4 and from the bottom to the top of the cycle increasing by 80,000%, that's bonkers. So like, not that you should have known that necessarily is going to happen, but directionally, yeah. Did it make sense to be fearful in the meantime? You know, while fundamentals were not getting worse, if anything, they're just getting better even back then? Well, I don't think so. But it's the same crap here. It's the same crap. It's just we're at a different price point. It's a different market cycle, but it's the same human raw emotions. You know, same humans with the same DNA that cause them to make really stupid financial decisions based on emotion. It's the same thing here, folks. Anyway, Peace continues. JD presented a chart detailing that the price drops in early 2017 occurred with XRP already trading below a 4-year downtrend. Due to XRP's underperformance in the early stages of the 2017 bull market, several market participants sold off their XRP holdings for other crypto assets that were doing well. Folks, tale as old as time. It's a real thing. People really do this. They get impatient, but I want my Lambo now. I'm an adult child. And so and that's what I think that'll sound like. It's what this sounds like in my head. That's what I envision they sound like. And so that's the outlook. I'm impatient. I want my Lambo now. And so then something's already started to take off. They sell their XRP. That thing, it's already gone off a bunch. So maybe it goes up a little bit from wherever they buy in, or they buy just about the top and then it craters down and then they lost pretty much everything. And then XRP eventually goes. Like this is the story, like rinse and repeat. We've seen so many times. Why would this be different? And it's not like this is unique to XRP either. This is just true in crypto. This is the story. And so with XRP, you could argue it's like extra difficult to some degree, especially what we've all been through at the SEC and stuff the last few years. I get that. And then also, it is true that historically XRP does lag behind. And most months, XRP price historically is down. That is true. But still, history is history. Anyway, Peace continues. JD calls these investors dumb money. According to him, they complained and capitulated their holdings before the eventual breakout. After the initial underperformance, XRP recorded an explosive price surge that outpaced almost all mainstream assets at the time, leading to a 600x increase. So, again, without making a prediction here, my expectation is that as long as Bitcoin's actually going to hit a new all-time high, eventually XRP does as well. And if that doesn't come to pass, that would be disappointing and a bit alarming. And we'd have to have a discussion as a community at that point. What are we missing here? You know, what's the reason? Now, if Bitcoin doesn't hit a new all-time high, I have no confidence that XRP is going to hit a new all-time high. So I hope that we see a fun 2024 in that regard, right? But I'm very optimistic. I'm certainly very optimistic. And then take a look at this. I was just trying to spread this message because I keep seeing, I'm going to share with you 3 examples in this video, but I keep seeing this lately. Just people putting out this bogus narrative about XRP and why it's doing what it's doing in terms of, recently anyway, some sideways price action, even though on the whole, like if you look at 2023, XRP's done well. It's about double the price it was at the start of the year. But I see this narrative. And so I just wanted to highlight it here. I think people are copying each other. So I wrote, seems like a new popular narrative for why XRP will fail is that there's just too much competition now. People clearly parroting each other. I guess the nearly 2,000 coins from 6 years ago couldn't kill it, but now that there's 20,000 plus coins, we're in trouble. And then I put a little, obviously it's oozing with sarcasm. I hope you can detect that. They have a little facepalm emoji. And so, yes, people are, I don't know how this started exactly, but somebody said the thing. It's the competition. That's the word. It's the competition out there. XRP's not doing so hot now. And people are like, oh, yeah, look, it's the competition. And that just, you see it in multiple crypto media news articles and personalities in the world of crypto saying the same crap. And it's stupid and doesn't make sense. It's not remotely insightful. It makes no sense. You can look at developer activity literally up year over year. You can see that developer activity and also number of people actually building on top of the XRP ledger, that's up as well. More use cases than ever before in history. So it does have real adoption for multiple reasons, tons of reasons, frankly. And so to think that 2,000 coins, Yeah, of course, that's not enough competition. But now we got 20,000 coins, and most of them don't actually even do anything. Now it's in trouble. Now XRP is really in trouble. Peas and cards, peas and cards, peas and cards. No, it doesn't make any sense. It's an incoherent idea. But this is the narrative out there, so I just wanted to share that on social media platform X. And other people actually seem to have caught that. But let me share with you a few examples so you can see I'm not making this up. Here's an article from The Motley Fool titled, "Should You Buy Ripple XRP While It's Still Down?" Now, first of all, if somebody is calling XRP Ripple, run. That's a sign that you should not trust anything that follows. They don't know what they're talking about if they're doing it. Either that or they do know and they're doing it to be insulting because they want to conflate the two, which is also kind of evil because then they're intentionally confusing their readers. Either way. So anyway, I don't want to read the article, but I did want to highlight this. I just did a Control F to search for the word competition, and you can see right here, look at this sentence right here. Why did XRP lose 3/4 of its value? 3 major headwinds are holding XRP back right now: high interest rates, regulatory challenges, and competition from similar payment protocols and cryptocurrencies. There you go. It's the competition, folks. It's the competition. That's why we're having a hard time right here. Here's another one from you today. XRP brutally denied, doomed to miss bull run, question mark? And I shared this one yesterday. And again, I'm not going to read the article. I'm just making a point here. But it's the same thing here. Look at this sentence. Here's what I want to... Yeah. XRP, in contrast, has struggled to carve out a definitive niche for itself beyond the cross-border payment sector, where competition is fierce and regulatory scrutiny is high. There you go, folks. It's the competition. XRP just can't get a foothold because there's too many other coins doing awesome stuff, and XRP can't. There it is again. Here's a third one. From CoinGape, XRP price prediction. Analysts sees potential for growth in this market. And they cover perspective from Lark Davis, who's very well known in the world of crypto. He's not a big fan of XRP. That's very clear. And he's got a massive YouTube channel. I can't have just untold numbers. I can't remember if he has I'd have to look again. For some reason, I'm thinking he might have 700,000 or 800,000 subscribers on YouTube. Huge channel, very well known in the world of crypto anyway. Clearly doesn't like XRP, and he's glommed onto this narrative. There's too much competition, folks. And so he was being interviewed by Tony from the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. And I listened to the whole segment where they're talking about XRP. And it's the same nonsense from people that I don't think have sufficiently delved into what XRP is being used for. It's the same types of comments. He's like, yeah, there's just too much competition out there. And does it really make sense to have XRP when you're talking about moving money? I'm paraphrasing here, obviously. When you're moving money around and when there's stable coins that can do this stuff, or they need some other maybe protocols or whatever, and some other coins. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head like, you do not understand at all what is actually happening here. And it depends. Are you talking about what Ripple's doing in positioning XRP as a bridge currency? Because that's different for people in the world of crypto. You can just use a cryptocurrency instead. That's not the point. That's not what Ripple's trying to do. But then if you're saying that XRP is no longer useful, then why is the other stuff that you're saying is useful? Why does that win? Why not XRP? So it's not like a well thought out opinion, in my opinion anyway. But he specifically was citing the competition yet again. And they cite it right here. And so he actually does think that XRP is going to perform well regardless, and he cited his reasons why. But it's the narrative, the competition. It is bogus. I don't know why this is happening. Just watch for it. You might catch it. I don't know if it's going to continue expanding, but I've seen a lot of it lately. So I just wanted to call it out because people have picking up on this stupid idea and they're copying each other. They are parodying each other. That's what's happening here. All right, now onto this from Greg Crypto. He put out this poll and he wrote, XRP Army, are you also shifting your profits from other projects into XRP during the ongoing pumps, just like I am doing? And there were three choices. You could respond with yes, you could respond with no, or the third option, hell you and FXRP. So that's the aggressive one. You could pick any of those three. Now, 22.9% responded with hell you and FXRP. Okay, so let's throw them out. we don't care about their opinions anyway, right? And then the rest is almost split for the remainder, though. 39.7% said yes, so they will be taking profits from other coins that they're selling and putting those profits into XRP, increasing their bag size before XRP takes off. That's the plan. Then there's 37.4% that said no. Now, there's not a perfect answer for this. Whatever you want to do, you're not wrong. Do whatever the hell you want. I would never advise you in that. And I don't know your personal situation, which is why one of the many reasons I don't offer financial advice. But I can tell you what I'm doing and why, because I think it's a fun and interesting topic for conversation. For me, the answer is no. And it's interesting because I'll admit, I think that there's a really good chance that if I take profits from for multiple coins, assuming they're going to take off before XRP, which seems totally plausible based on history. If I just sell those, and I believe after they've rocketed up substantially, I believe if I'm to sell that and take the profit and put it into XRP, I believe it's highly probable I'd be way better off financially, but I will not do that. Why? I refuse to take on that risk because if I'm wrong, I could lose everything I've been working for the last 6+ years. And so this is a rule that I set for myself. Once I sell something, I'm going to be so strict on this, and I don't care. I'm not going to worry about any sort of opportunity cost in news. My rule is, for me, once I sell something, that money is out for the remainder of the market cycle. And if I ever want to put any of those profits back into crypto, it will not be until there's been a massive correction to the downside. And then even then, most of it, I haven't decided exactly where all of it will go, but I'm going to go into wealth preservation mode in certain ways. And so as a result, not much will go back into crypto, but at that point, I'd feel very comfortable, since I'm going to keep earning new money, putting pretty much all of the new money that I'm earning back into crypto. So I'll still keep investing in the asset class, but I have to do things to diversify. I want to. That's what I'm going to do. And so for me, it's a safety mechanism. So even though, yes, I admit, I think that the people that do that, unless you make some really boneheaded moves, there's a really good chance you actually could come out way ahead. Like way, way, way ahead, having a way bigger XRP bag than you otherwise would. Totally give you that point, totally fair. I'm not going to do it. I am not, that is outside of my risk profile, not doing it. And I've been of this mindset for a very long time. And I want a sure thing once it finally gets there. Because my whole plan, again, it's the most unsophisticated investment plan on the planet, and it has worked. It's I buy stuff, and then I don't do anything. And then when it's worth way more in the future, then I will sell. And I'm still waiting for that moment, but I've never had this amount of crypto before a blow off top of a market cycle. It's not even close. So I don't need a big multiplier effect for it to be life-changing for me, and I'm not going to know that I have life-changing wealth and be like, let's double down on this. No, I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. Not a snowball's chance in hell. So nothing against any of you, because a lot of you actually, it seems like you're going to go that route. And I do genuinely wish you the best, and there's a good chance it actually will work out for you. I don't know. I'm not going to play that game because I'm concerned it won't. Like something could go wrong. It's like something absolutely, it could go horrifically wrong. And even it could be as simple as I'm just wrong. What if I'm wrong about XRP, and now I put everything in XRP? I had all these other coins to diversify, and now I put all the risk back in XRP? I'm not doing that. XRP is my largest individual holding by a lot. And I mean by a lot. My second place holding, not even close in terms of United States dollar value. But there's a reason I stopped buying XRP in October of 2020. It's because I went nuts with it. And since then, I've been diversifying. So I'm not going to have done that and then put all of that at risk. This entire investment strategy for all these years, I'm not then going to go and put it at risk. So yes, I admit I could be leaving money on the table, and I personally am at peace with that. That is not a problem for me, and not going to cry over it. I'm not going to have regret over it. I'm going to be very happy with what I did and not engaging in such risk. But again, nothing against any of you if you decide to go that route. Like Greg Crypto, he said that's what he's doing. I think there's a real good chance that type of stuff can pan out. But no, I'm not. No, I'm not. So anyway, just thought I'd share about that. It's a fun topic of conversation. You guys, there's no right or wrong answer necessarily. Not like a one size fits all anyway. But you guys tell me what you think about that, because it's interesting. I'm always curious to see other people's perspective on that. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.